Hey guys, I'm Monique and apparently I work here now. So, never done anything like this before, but I am learning from the best in the country at wrecking cars. In all seriousness, I am here for the girls and I want you guys to come and learn with me. So fun fact, I never grew up around cars or anything even similar.
What cars are you into?
Everything. Ferrari, BMW, Lamborghini, I don't know. Drift cars, fast cars, slow cars, 4Bs, drag cars, sprint cars, big monster truck. Now's probably a good time to tell you a bit more about me, aside from cars and stuff like that. I'm actually, I do tattoos. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I tattooed Sam one time at a party. Grew up in the Sunshine Coast my childhood life. I'm an asparagus, so...
Wait, that's not a star sign.
I'm a Capricorn. Yeah, I think. I'm on a cusp. You never know. I now identify as Sam and I'm gonna steal his job for a quick second now. I'm gonna tell you about what's going on, a bit of a rundown on what we're doing. First and foremost, you would have heard the other week that about the giveaway, about the NAVARA. And it's really cool because, you know, you get to fly out and build the car with us and hang out, have some fun, and then go on a trip, and then you get to take the car home. And then the next build will be the shawty for a guy who has a very sad but fascinating story. Yeah, it's just a full build. We've already done the paint. It'll be just everything, all redone for this guy, named Guy. And then behind me, got Zach's car. That'll appear at some stage. It won't need much, but it will be there. And then we've got a really special, I can't even talk about it. It's really special though. It's not a 4B, it's not a street car, it's not a Lambo, it's not that. It's not a monster truck, it's not a drift car. Massive wheels, massive suspension. It'll be massive. It'll be massively cool. And that reminds me, I have Instagram. My Instagram is bnb_Monique. Message me with whatever you're working on at the moment. And you need some help that I probably can't give you quite yet, but I will be able to soon. Well, I've got to get back to work, but if you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to see me learn, I will grab Sam by the throat and make sure that happens. So, comment down below.
Today, we are installing shocks yet again, but these aren't like your usual shocks. Look here, cables, knobs, all sorts of things. We're gonna be putting these on the GU Patrol, the Duramax, which is behind me, which is very filthy. So I'm gonna give that a clean first, and then we'll get into it. While I'm washing it, I'll let Monique run you through what we've got here. Oh, wrong man. Are we out of fuel already? This has got some power. I've upgraded. This is the SB Tools new pressure washer. 4,000 PSI. I reckon I could take off with this thing. You probably could. You weigh way less.
Okay, we have electronic shock absorbers, and they are hydraulic devices that help to manage dampening and the control of your vehicle's suspension and stuff. All you need to know is the electronic shocks function like oil pumps. This system enables you to manage your electronic shocks with a user adjustable range up to 100 different levels of compression dampening adjustments. Never mind all that, that's not important. The Superior shocks basically are on a knob, you turn them, stuff happens. You turn your X-Trail straight into a trophy truck.
Oh my God. Now we'll go down on the hoist. Well, that was easier. Well, if you ask me, they look different. That's what we're going for. So the last ones I had were 2.5s. These are also 2.5, so they're really good sized bore. They don't have vented canisters, but obviously they got the electronic control. So obviously a different design, but same sort of travel that we had last time. There's an extra bump on here, bit of a bump zone that only had a little rubber, but essentially the same thing. It's still got the rebound adjustment on the bottom, and then you got your compression digitally. So let's whack these in, see how they go. We're almost there. Last one going in. This is my new favorite tool. So ratchet spanner's been around for a while, but these ones, new ones from SP, they've got a little engagement to change the direction, which means they can put an angle on it so you can use it in the direction that suits it best. So these things are sick. And they came from a new toolkit. I don't know how all of a sudden got distracted talking about tools, but I love tools. So this is their new Tech Series kit. I hope it is. Yep. Now it's sort of a topper, like the higher end of the range. You get really nice inserts. You've got kind of this carbon wrap on them, and the tools are a bit more kind of durable. They don't have all the rubber and stuff on them. They're just fully metal. Really good for like having it portable. My rolling around toolkit is a Tech Series as well. So that's one of the three major ones I got, the Sumo, the Tech, and then their other one. So I literally had this one delivered a couple of days ago, which I'll be using for my outdoor stand for near that outdoor hoist. So super, super good kit, this one. She ain't going nowhere. All right, this is the point where we start changing it for, this is where it stops becoming a normal shock and becoming something awesome. So we've put them all in now. Now it's time to wire it up. So it's pretty easy. Everything's color coded, so you can't get it wrong. They go to the resis. This box you mount in the cab somewhere, and then there's just a cable that goes to the controller. We'll hook all that up. 2 wires for power and ground that goes to ignition. We'll turn it on, see what happens.
Speed it up, 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 speed it up. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy.
All right, we've got the computer for the suspension, and then that'll probably go with the rest of Sam's electrical equipment, probably there. And then a controller on the dash somewhere. And then that just connects to the color coding here with the rest of the suspension that's also color coded. And then you just need power. It's that easy.
Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy. Go faster, ayy.
All right, so let me explain what the heck is going on here. Sorry if my hair's a mess, I only woke up about 6 hours ago. So we've got electronic shock absorbers. Now obviously, this is basically allowing you to adjustment remotely from inside the car. So that switch we looked at, front and rear adjustment. Now there's a few different modes where you can have it kind of operate quite quickly. I think it's 0 to 15, and then you can go very small increments from 0 to 100. So you can make very minor adjustments if you want, or just have that general quickly boost it up, turn it down. It's probably what I'll be using it at, but we'll go for a quick drive, see how it goes. I think the biggest thing for me is canopy on the back. You want to kind of stiffen up the rear when there's weight on there. Also having the Duramax in the front is a lot heavier than a standard motor. So for tray back street driving, I can lighten up the rear, keep the front stiff. And when you hop out of the car and use the clickers, you kind of don't really know. The comparison's hard while you're driving. pull over, change it, keep driving. But with this method, you can actually have the car on the road as you're driving, make the adjustments, which are super good because you can feel it straight away and see if it makes any difference. So let's go for a quick rip. There's a little dirt road, some bumps, maybe we'll do some more forward drivey stuff as well and see if it actually makes a difference. Alrighty, we're on the road here now. It feels good straight off the bat, and I've already put the fronts up stiff, the rear soft because of that motor. So I'll just have a play with it. We're on the very coarse adjustment, so there's only 5 levels here, couple of twists, and we're bang down to 0. So this is soft all round. So see if the front feels a bit more floaty. See, the road's pretty smooth. This is why we need to be off-road. There we go, I feel it now. So that's kind of doing a bit of this. But just send them all up. Oh, there we go. I feel the bumps immediately. Okay, so it does make a difference. It's a good start. Let's find the dirt road. Alrighty, so we're on a bit of an off-road track now. It's not too corrugated, this one. There's a few bumps here and there, but this is where you don't have to hop out the car, kind of play the adjustment, so I can just kind of soften it up a bit if I want a smoother ride, instead of hopping out, changing tire pressures, whatever. So yeah, it's working pretty well. And like I said, you get that fine adjustment. I'm on the coarse one, which has 5 levels straight from 0 to 100, or you can do the individual 100 clicks if you really want to dial it in. But man, honestly, I thought it may have been a gimmick, but I can tell you straight up, it actually works. I thought, oh, I'll whack it in, you probably won't notice much difference, just another selling point, but I'm actually going to use it a lot more than I thought. I thought I'd chuck it in the car, not touch it, but the twist of a knob, it's that easy. I reckon I'll be using it heaps because it does make a difference. So super stoked. If you want to check them out, Superior Engineering's website, and they should make them for your car. I mean, they're pretty much making them for everything, so I'm actually pretty impressed with them.